Go ahead and refresh that page first. Okay, that looks to be working. Put it like that. And okay, hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome to part 30 of Let's Stream EU4 Roma Invicta Season 2, as I call it, because as far as I'm concerned, it's technically Season 2, though more accurately it'd be Redux, but that's besides the point. A couple things I want to go mention real quick, though, before we actually really start. One, if you want to be kept up to date on anything happening with the channel, I will advise you to go and follow me on one of the social media pages that I have in the description, and in fact, even Patreon. You don't have to be a patron to see public posts, so if you want to see those, you can. If you'd rather go and follow me on Patreon, you can. You don't even have to become a patron to see public posts, which if I say I'm not going to stream, they're generally going to be a public post. They're not going to be locked behind being a patron, considering that I'd be posting the same thing on the Discord. Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on here with OBS and YouTube, but they seem to be having a bit of a fit right now. YouTube is now saying everything's working again, but I half expect... Oh, okay, the oil does not have the same thing as gold, where it has the ability to straight up run out, or being depleted. So that is nice to know. But one thing I would love to do is on my oil-producing provinces would be to build forts, if possible. There we go. Simply because they are going to be fairly valuable. So I would love for them to actually not have any problems. No, France, I'll kill you later. Ireland is going to lose their war against Brittany. Hindustan and Ugh, I definitely need to finish off dealing with Europe so I can move those troops over to this border. Because it'll be a pain to fight Oghuz and Hindustan. I mean, Cambodia is interested because they're rivaling Hindustan. They'd love to go to war with Hindustan, but I don't think they'd be much help, honestly. And why did all this stuff damn it came? Really? You had to remove my maps because I had switched to versions, hoping that I'd be able to run it on version 1.20, and then find out that I can't run on version 1.20, so I'm not running it on version 1.20. Where is religion? Oh, there it is. Primary map mode. Let's go with culture, imperial. Coalition. Let's go with opinion. Well, I guess well, whatever. Where is the other ones that I want? Great powers. I would love to have fort level. There it is. And then final one. States and territories. Sure, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Fix that. And out of curiosity, who has the largest navy in the world and what is it like? That's armies. I do. Although Japan beats me a little bit. Well, no, actually quite a bit, especially in terms of galleys. Yeah. My navy's mostly held up by the fact that I got 200 transports, because I needed a lot of troops to be able to invade Ireland. Geographic map mode. Give me colonial and trade regions. So, okay, that's the east. That's Louisiana. That's Mexico. It's the Caribbean. Okie dokie. So I wanted to declare war on you. Yeah. Be able to call in colonial nations, but I don't have any colonial nations right now. I will eventually. Fatimids. See, I don't really feel like fighting Morocco right now. Let's go ahead. Can I wage war with you? No, not till 88, so about another year. In the meantime, however, I could go and wage a war on Poland. And probably give their land to the Ukraine. Although maybe give some of it to Lotharingia. Yeah, that's what I think I would do. Okay, let's go ahead and move troops. We are going to build up our colonial empire, but that's going to have to wait until after Brittany is done with their war with Ireland. Till then, there's really not much we can do. Oh, what's the problem here? Greeks! Why are there so many Greek separatists? Oh, because we still have a bunch of provinces being converted from Greek to Roman. Yes. A bunch of provinces that had to basically cheat to convert because, for whatever reason, the event or whatever that's supposed to trigger when you form Rome to convert all the Greek provinces to Roman did not trigger. So I had to do it all manually, which is kind of annoying, honestly. Well, that was a terrible idea. They clearly did not think that through all the way. And this is going to be annoying. Oh, Roman revolutionaries. You guys are trying to make me form a constitutional republic. Yeah, I'd rather not, to be honest with you, game. Although, the new ruler would be better. The new ruler would actually be better. Than my current one. But, no. No, we're going to stay as a empire. Though I don't know about a feudal monarchy. I would probably change it to something else. Maybe a constitutional monarchy? Maybe. For the -5 to years of separatism. But it's going to have to wait until after I deal with these guys. And of course... Oh, I did move troops down here. I was planning to declare war on you, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Okay, well, I'll do that later. Okay, you two get together. Pretty much covers it. There's not much else I can do. Hopefully the revolutionaries here don't become too annoying. Seriously. Those guys managed to destroy that army. I've got a hard time believing that game. My guys should have won that. Yes, sure, a close fight, but they should have won it nonetheless. What the fuck? Why do these revolutionaries have a bunch of bonuses? They shouldn't. Why is unrest so high? Really? Because I decided to do that. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. This is really going to be annoying. Why? Oh, French separatists, why? Why do you have a 63k army? France can't even field a 63k army if they wanted to. I think it's BS that the rebels can field a larger army than the country they want to join. But fine, game. I'll just send a massive army around to deal with these guys. Okay, game, you're telling me about, oh, Greek separatists down in Sicily, of course. No, go after them. Yeah, God. Oh, the AI is getting on my nerves here. We'll deal with the merchants once we have the chime, or the burghers. Go siege the forts back. Once those are sieged, it doesn't matter. Overextension. It's not even that high of overextension, game. I hope you realize that. You probably don't. Okay, you guys are missing a horse or a cavalry, whatever. I'm sorry, did I see something about Hindustan and rebels? Fairly certain I did. Do I have any forts down there? No, I don't. That sucks. No, ignore that. Go deal with taking those back. Damn it. Don't run away. Okay, you go kill them. You go kill them. It's not what I wanted, game. I wanted this. Okay, Russia's not complaining at all, which is great. Go kill them. I'll leave getting the forts to my vassals, and then if they're not done with them by the time I'm done dealing with the rebellions, then I will go and help them deal with the forts. Damn it, quit running away, you bastards. You guys don't have anything better to do, so head over here. Back where you're supposed to be. When I don't have a bunch of rebels coming out of nowhere. I don't recall that event, or that decision to give this mentioning anything about national unrest increasing. And if it did, I clearly missed it. Also, Cambodia, what did you just change to? Okay, you're still a monarchy. Okay, I thought I saw a flag that looked more like the Indian flag than anything else. Clearly, I must have been imagining that. No, go kill the rebels. Once the rebels are dead, it doesn't matter. There we go. Now you'll move. Where now? Where? Tell me, game. If you don't tell me where the rebels are, I can't deal with them. Oh, there they are. You two, go down there. Could have sworn I was building a fort here. I was, and it's almost finished. Oh. Game, you know how to piss me off. Oh. Brittany, did you finish your war with Ireland? You did, and I don't think you took anything. I really don't. So, great job at doing nothing. Because that's basically all you did. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw people in timeout. Because English. This is an English stream. If you're speaking something else, no one's gonna understand you. So, yeah. Oh good, oil's being produced in another province. That's gonna be helpful. Okay, managed to take that back. No, kill the rebels. Guys, go get the forts back. No, yeah, protect the independence of the Patriarch. Because that's helpful. At least for the most part it is. Where are these rebels, game? Oh, more down there, of course. Why did I think anywhere else? Any other province to religiously convert? Nope. Okay, you guys, now go back to where you're supposed to be. Or maybe not. Yep, maybe not. Okay, looks like this part we're just going to be dealing with rebels. Which is not what I had originally planned to deal with this part. But it's looking like that's going to be the case. Okay, good. You guys are almost done there. Wonderful. Now, if you guys don't mind, I'd love it if you head down here and retake those provinces. Okay, those are already being retaken, so you go and help deal with these forts. And let's unmothball that fort and unmothball that fort. Where are these other rebels now, game? Oh, down by the Horn of Africa. Give me those two. Send them over there. Thank you. Okay, you go over there then. Let's go ahead and try and core that. Why is there a legitimacy in the gutter? Let's go ahead and try and get that up. That'll help a little bit dealing with the rebels. Oh, France is getting destroyed by Bohemia. Not surprised. Okay, yeah, you guys are taking that. Damn revolutionaries. Go kill those guys. Do we have anybody in Russia? Nope. Wonderful. Build that there. And I guess the only places I can build this are currently occupied. Wonderful. Send you two to go and deal with them. Well, Rome's having a little bit of a rebel problem. But, we'll make it through. We always do. Oh, I kind of want to have the high prestige. Oh, prestige doesn't affect... Oh, prestige doesn't affect national arrest, then ignore them. Oh, I don't care to have to deal with those guys complaining as well. We've already got a lot of national unrest because of an event, or a decision that I made that clearly I shouldn't have. Okay, you guys are done. Go and retake that. Wonderful. Let's remothball that fort. And I will send you guys literally anywhere. Heavy set up shop in France, because I half expect France to rebel again. I do not recall being told that those guys were there, game. And if you did, I clearly missed it because you mixed it in with a bunch of other reports of rebel uprisings. No, still can't. I don't know where you're oh, never mind. I was looking in the wrong spot in the first place. Go take that fort. There we go. No, come on. You know what? How much money are we making? Okay, you know what? We're not going to mothball the forts. We're going to wake up all the forts for the time being while we deal with these rebels. That way they actually have to work if they want to siege some of these provinces. Okay, you told me about rebels, game. Where? I saw something about rebels. Okay, that might have just been that I had sieged back some provinces, I guess. Okay, now you guys head back home. If you run into any rebels along the way, kill them. No, I only want to upgrade forts right now, game. I'm not going to be building any new ones. You guys head back to Lothringian Polish border. You guys need to stop being upset about whatever it is you're upset about. Okay, game. No. That shouldn't be increasing. Oh, now I see why it is. Because I apparently completely forgot about that province right there. Aggressive expansion impact would be helpful, although I kind of prefer police state as it stands right now, but they're in two different fields, so I guess it doesn't matter. But let's go and save up, get the Dreadnought. The Ukraine, no, I think the Ukraine's happy enough as it is. Yeah, they're maxed out relations. Oh good, you guys are done now. Head back down to the border with TO, because we're gonna hopefully be able to declare war on them once we've dealt with the rebels. Wonderful. You guys go ahead and reseat that so we can finish building our fort there. Okay, there we go. Now that should deal with a good chunk of the rebels. Yep, go ahead and improve stability. Help deal with them further. Looks like we're gonna have some Kuman separatists showing up in the near future. Although some of the other guys are disappearing now. Oh, Lothringia, you're not going to be able to gain independence, so quit trying to get it. Let's check the cultures. Okay. Still got a little bit of Greek that needs to be finished, but it's almost done. Send one of you guys over there. Send one of you to... you know what? You set up shop in Brixia. Also, are all of our armies like they're supposed to be? Yes. Okay, wonderful. Now, you guys... We're going to go ahead and declare war on New Brittany. We'll have to fight Brittany, but Brittany's not a big deal. Do I want to use colonialism or... I guess we're going to want to use the colonialism. Yep, okay, that's fine with me. Decreases the cost and the aggressive expansion for it with the same prestige. Although Norway I don't think will care too much about aggressive expansion. Norway's my friend for the time being. So... I kind of want to swallow all that up in one go, rather than taking just these 3 provinces. Yeah, you know what, never mind. We're just going to go for straight imperialism against New Brittany. Have the 2 of you guys stack up, and go and kill their army. And I don't need Cambodia. I'll be fine without their help. Or at least I should be. Okay, and you guys aren't going to be able to go and kill them. Oh yeah, so saving up for the Dreadnought. Okay, have we dealt with the rebels? It looks like it. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and get troops where they're supposed to have been originally, before all of them got distracted dealing with rebels. And we won't mothball the forts, at least not yet. You head back to where you're supposed to be. And you guys are going to go up to Kota now. Hopefully you will stack wipe that army, although I don't think you will. It'd be great if you did. But I just don't think it's likely. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, go and finish them off. Or not them. They're gonna head back up to Kota. There we go, got the Dreadnought. Oh, they went to a different province than the one I thought they were gonna go to. Come on. Just stack wipe the damn army game. There we go. Took you long enough. And now you guys don't have the manpower necessary to win this, and of course. So now you guys are going to have to make your way down to Mokama, so you can try and regain your manpower. So I'll let you guys wait. Try and get your manpower back up. I could send another army over there, but I'd rather not, if I don't really need to. So we'll try and hold off on sending another army down here. Oh good, this blood limit is way over what our army formations are like. If I actually moved into my province, it would be sped up quite a bit. I'm pretty sure. Though maybe not. I don't know, I've never really paid too much attention to if there's any bonus to manpower recovery when sitting in your own provinces. Oh, now you guys are in a separate war? Well, no you're not, because... Wait, who? Yeah, because Britain-Mexico is independent from the rest of Brittany's colonial empire, which isn't really an empire, if you ask me. It's pretty tiny, all things considered. So I want these provinces, game. Along with all the money that they have, or at least as much as you can give me before I hit. Or I guess all the money you have, actually. Although you don't make a lot of money, do you, Brittany? Most of it probably comes from your colonial nations, although I guess you technically would still give that to me, because it would technically still count as income. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade our navy with the newest dreadnoughts. You guys don't actually have to go home at war anymore. Although I guess, you know, just be on the safe side, I'll let you stay going home during war. Why is that occupied by me? How the hell did you get an army over there, Lothrangia? You shouldn't even have a navy, for the most part. Okay. You do. Though there's no... Yeah, how the hell did they get an army over there? They don't have a navy with a lot of transports. They didn't even have any in that 26-ship navy. I got no transports there. I doubt they used the Ukraine's navy, although they might have. Yeah, I don't think Lothrangia has Any transports? No, they got 33 somewhere. I'm not sure where. I've never seen Lotharingia's navy really do anything. So I don't know how they're transporting troops around, but they are. So that's fine with me. It's beneficial. Go ahead and take that. Yeah, go for the eyes. I mean, kind of hard to go for the eyes, considering that we're not using necessarily the most accurate. Well, they're machine guns, aren't they? No, bolt-action rifles. We haven't upgraded the machine guns yet. That'll be next time. Okay, now you guys go and sit in our territory, and... yeah, no, you don't get a bonus from the looks of it. That's fine. No, I want you to split up. Sit on either side of Miami. Recover all your manpower. Oh, no, that's BS. They're using my province to build manpower. Or to build what they need. Where are you guys going? I'm going to assume you're going to ice. Or however it's pronounced. Wait for you to be locked in. There we go, now you're locked in. Let's go there. Hopefully we get there first. There we go. And crushed. Okay, the navies are still repairing. Okay, none of those. Oh, yes, there was one other province that started producing... where is it? Economic, trade goods. There's one other province that started producing oil recently. There it is. Oh, yeah, the province next door has a fort, so we won't bother converting this. Okay, you have years of separatism now. Of course you do. What do we have in terms of provinces that are still Greek that shouldn't be? But they are because of the rebellions and the fact that the game didn't properly trigger whatever event is supposed to trigger when you form Rome. So, okay, well, most of them are converting. In fact, most of them are already almost done. That's great. Okay, yeah, you guys go and split up. You don't need to be standing on top of one another anymore. And where is more British, or not British, Brittany stuff? Okay, Lotharingia is dealing over there. Let's get the game up to 5 speed. They'll be fine. The AI is not going to do anything to me. Although I guess I could send troops over there to help them along. Do we have the Panama Canal built yet? We do, wonderful. Irish Columbia built it. Oh good, more oil. Where's this one at? Right there. Pretty sure this is Kuwait normally. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, well, let's see. Let's go ahead and build a fort on it. Oh, it already has a fort. It does! Okay, I didn't realize that. It's a fail on my part. Something about a distant storm from Hindustan. A fox. I would love it if you left. Where are you? You're up there. Can I can't. Wonderful. Let's just go ahead and get you out of the war. Shouldn't have any problems there. Once you're out of the war, it'll help to speed things up. Did you? You did. Oh, it's not their capital, but now you're sieging their capital. Where was their army waiting? Okay, well, Fox, I'd assume you would want to leave after losing those 2 provinces. Nope, not quite. Head back down there and deal with those guys. I don't know where they had their army waiting, but they clearly had it waiting off the coast somewhere. And of course they decide to diplomatically insult me. You guys need to stick together better. I'd rather go for the army if I had to pick game. Oh, wonderful. And I'll upgrade to the machine guns and heavy tanks afterwards. Enforce cultural assimilation. Decrease... Okay, but what's the benefits? It doesn't actually state anything about decreasing culture conversion cost or decreasing culture conversion time. What reason is there for me to select this at a curiosity game? Because they're not listing any bonuses. I'm going to hold off on that. I'll have to look into whether or not that's actually a worthwhile decision or not. Or if it's one of those, you can select it and then proceed to completely screw yourself over because of rebellions. Oh my god, game. Just kill them. There we go. Great job. Took you guys longer than it should have. Fox, do you want to leave now? Nope. Oh, and you siege those 2 provinces back, of course. Well, it looks like I'm not going to be allowed to send those guys out, so we'll just use these 2. No, come on, I want both of them to get on the boat. Head over here to a Norwegian port and wait. Oh, game, did you actually tell me that those rebels were a thing, or did... and I just completely ignored you, or did you fail to tell me that they exist? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I ignored you when you said they existed, but I don't think it's the case here. Because I think I would have noticed that. Oh yeah, okay. Those guys and... who? Oh. You, yes. Can I tell you that I'll give up my core on that? No? Okay. I think I should be allowed to, personally. So it's a little silly that I can't, but whatever. I'll live with it. Okay, we're gonna go to war with Poland after this. Okay, where is the... there they are. Duh. Yeah, okay. Breach in West Indies is going to be a little annoying, having them right off the coast there, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Damn it, rebels, quit it. Go over there, siege that. Oh, Lotharingia just lost their army, I guess. So that sucks. And, oh good. Ireland is no longer considered a great power. Having Ireland as a great power is annoying when trying to make the thumbnails. Because Photoshop is stupid at times. It considers the color of Ireland too close to the gray that shows up on the sort of making up the rest of the world when you screenshot the Great Powers map mode. And so because of that, Photoshop tends to select pixels that it should not be selecting, and so it just becomes an annoyance. Why are you guys having such a hard time sieging this? You guys have more cannons than the other guys. Those guys have 10 cannons in total. You have 20. You should have a much easier time sieging this. Oh, Moldavia. Why do you do this to me, Moldavia? I don't think these guys have siege. Oh, well, that's why. One of them actually does have siege. Okay, you leave. You are gonna get a random crappy general who has no siege ability. And I'm gonna give you the siege general and then send you back in. That'll speed things up. I don't think we're going to get attacked for a little while, so I think this is the perfect opportunity to quickly go ahead and give ourselves the machine guns for our infantry and replace our cavalry apparently with the Mark V heavy or Mark I heavy tank. Are you sure that's what I want though, game? It's got more fire than the Renault. And the Type 89 and the Fiat are defensive tanks. Yeah, I guess I'll go with the heavy tank. Or with the Mark I. Now I just gotta hope no rebels pop up out of nowhere. Winter Siege. We got manpower to spare. So, just get it done. No, come on, I want Fox. I'm gonna tell you to get out. Give me war reps, give me all your money. I could vassalize you. I don't want to though, I think that'd be a pain. So I'm not gonna vassalize you, I'm just gonna kill you later. And I would love to tell you to go and release people, but there are just a bunch of one province miners that are gonna get swallowed up by Iceland or Vinland, so no point doing that. Am I not allowed into... Yep, I'm guessing that's the problem. Or at least part of the problem. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to get back on the ships. Come on, get back on the ships. So I can send you guys down to Virginia so that you can march up through Louisiana into Brittany's actual territories. So let's go ahead and drop you guys off in Roanoke. Or not. Because apparently I have to ask the colonial nations for military access. That's kind of stupid. I think if you have permission from the mother country, you shouldn't have to ask permission from their colonial nations for permission to go and let troops off in their territories. But maybe that's just me. Maybe the devs just couldn't find a way to make that work. I've got no idea. Oh yeah, let's go and get the state propaganda for the aggressive expansion impact to be a little bit lower. Apparently we will suffer no overextension for this, I guess because the colonial nation will form. Although it shouldn't form right away. because we only have 4 right now, and you need 5 cored provinces, as far as I know. And so, in theory at least, it shouldn't spawn right away. It should wait until one of those provinces has been cored. There we go. Now we have Brittany's capital, so now they'll want to peace out relatively soon. You go and help them siege that. Oh, come on, come on. You know you want to attack me with the 5k army. Come on. Come on, you can do it, Brittany. Trust me. I'm sure you can beat my 90... What is that? Each one of these is 48,000, so my a little over 100,000? Or a little less than 100,000. If you're not going to do it, I will. Okay, game, what province are you talking about here? That has been apparently overrun. Oh, that one. Why are you not... Why were you right there? That's too far inland. It's not along the border, and I always keep my troops on the border, so I don't know why he wasn't on the border. I mean, come on, Brittany. You should want out of the war now. Yes, your clone nations still exist. But they're not going to exist for very long, especially if you decide to be a pain about things. Oh my god, are we not done with the rebels yet? Apparently we're not done with the rebels. Moroccan separatists, because of course. Who's next? Lithuanian separatists. Well, those aren't in my province. No, they are apparently. Okay, they're up in Estonia. Or that sort of general region. So you know what? You set up shop in Narva. And you wait. Once the Lithuanians decide to rebel, you kill them all. That way they realize rebelling is not a great idea. Go and kill that Breachin' Californian army. Envoy travel time increased for some reason. I didn't bother reading it. Well, game, I would love to peace out, but that first requires the enemy to be willing to peace out. But the AI is not currently willing to peace out. So, I can't really do anything about it, game. Oh, you're blocked because of that fort. Hindustan continues to build a spy network within my nation. So, nothing too unusual there. Yeah, let's go and get police state so we can get rid of some of that national unrest. Oh, Lothringia, you are crap, you know that? You have level 83 military tech like me, and you lost. It's true that you can never have too much money. You know what, go and siege that fort. Come on, select the army, and kill them. Thank you. Now you head to where you're supposed to be. You guys go kill them. Norway, are you at war with them? No, why do you have... I've got no idea. For some reason, Norwegian Louisiana has troops situated in California. Nobody knows the answer as to why. Don't let their army escape. Thank you. Still don't want peace. I'll go and kill more of you then. Eventually, you will all be dead, and it won't matter anymore. Because when they're all dead, they can't complain. Oh no, no. My peace deal is a peace deal that I'm gonna accept. Anything less than what I'm offering is going to end in complete and utter failure for you. That's just the way it's gonna work here. Brittany, if you don't like my offer, sucks to be you. Because I'll have to learn to live with it, or stay in war forever. Or at least until the game forces me to accept peace. Which, by that point, you'll probably have surrendered before I'm forced to make peace. Oh, electrification. So, electromagnetic generators were already invented in the early 19th century, but electricity had not become common in commercial usage. However, with new, cheaper, and more effective generators, electricity is becoming cheaper and more convenient than alternative power sources, such as steam power or oil. With this new technology, both large factories and small household appliances can work more efficiently and more cheaply. This changes everything. Now, game, out of curiosity, where did you spawn it? I'd hope it'd be in my territory, but of course not. It spawns in Hindustan. No, excuse me, Oghuz. Because of course it does. It would never spawn in my territory, though it should spread fairly quickly. I mean, what are the exact things that it looks for spreading? Having a factory. Well, that's checked in pretty much every province that produces anything worthwhile. Development is at least 40. Yeah, not as much. I don't think I have any actual level 40 development provinces. If I might. Well, okay. Conquered ones, sure. I don't personally have any 40 development provinces that I have created. And that's mostly because I haven't actually poured anything into development. I really should do that. I'm sitting on quite a bit of... Well, first things first. I was thinking of maybe changing this to a constitutional monarchy, wasn't I? I still get to keep an actual monarchy, but it has the additional benefit of increasing yearly legitimacy and decreasing years of separatism. And I believe that'll also allow me to try and turn into a fascist dictatorship if I felt so inclined. Which, that gives me the ability to spend military power then on other things. So I wouldn't mind actually turning into a fascist dictatorship. So we're going to go ahead and become a constitutional monarchy. You do have to go and give rights to things. So Constantinople. If I can find the button necessary. I don't generally... Oh, there it is. You guys get to be constitutional monarchy, or have seats in parliament. And what does it provide? Production of... Oh, wow, that's actually going to be great in the province, in the regions that produce oil. So let's go to the oil-producing provinces and give them seats in parliament. That way they have the additional production. And how many do you want me to have? Oh, I need 100? Okay, that's going to take a while, game. I don't exactly have 107 provinces that I want to give governing, any sort of real governing rights to. But I will find a way, I guess. Yeah, that's going to take a while. Oh, okay, you'll assign some automatically. You know what? That's fine. I've assigned the ones that I actually care about for the most part, although I guess I can give it to some of the gold-producing provinces up, controlled by the nobility, so I can't. Yeah, I guess I'll give some to the gold-producing provinces. But outside of that, I don't think we're going to be giving anybody else any seats personally, and we'll just leave it up to the game to assign some good seats. Oh, is Is it not a constitutional monarchy that allows it? Because I could have sworn it was. Maybe it's a parliamentary constitutional monarchy. That's probably it, actually. That's probably the one I need. That actually adds in sort of party mechanics. Oh, stop it, Lothrangia. I can easily beat the crap out of you. We're not going to be spreading democracy. I just want you to know that, game. That's not going to be our thing. If someone feels like becoming a democracy, be my guest. But we're not going to make them. Still don't want peace? No, almost, but not quite. I'm probably going to have to go and... Nope, never mind. I'm not going to have to kill an army. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm just going to take those. Oh, we actually lost less men than they did, which is wonderful. Okay, you guys. Head all the way down there. And we're going to go ahead and core those. But I guess I don't have to pay for all of them, do I? Yeah, let's not pay for all of them. The colonial nation should form after just 5 nations, or 5 provinces have been cored. And then the rest will automatically be given to the colonial nation. Yeah, you guys are already heading down there, that's fine. Okay, game. Hurry up and assign seats. Oh, are you guys upset? Did you want seats? Well, no seats. Not for you guys. If you're gonna rebel, you don't deserve seats. And a bunch of other people getting electrification. And yeah, it's spreading quite nicely throughout our territories, which is always wonderful. I think I should probably build a couple more factories, though. Do you have a factory? You don't have a factory. Well then, let's give you a factory. So there's a factory for you. You already have a factory. You already have a factory. You two should already have factories, yep. Do you? You don't have a factory. Let's get you a factory. I should have probably dumped some of those Diplo points into it, but oh well, too late now. That's all our oil for the time being, although more of those provinces should start to switch to being oil producing. I just got to make sure I don't give the states oil producing provinces, because that's going to hurt our income. And out of curiosity, when it comes to oil, how much is it worth right now? Well, Hindustan's getting the trading bonus for whatever reason. They're certainly not the production leader, that's me. But they're trading in it the most. With a 17% market share, I don't know how. It's not like they're that big. I don't even... And they got what, like 1, maybe 2 oil producing provinces? No, they got 1. Just 1. And it's a 8 development. Okay. Well, I got a 9, a 4, a 5, a 4, a 3. 2 more 4s, and somehow they're producing more than me. I don't... How? It makes no sense. Because I'm pretty sure they don't get any bonuses just because they're Shia for that. Nope, that's just army morale. So, yeah, how are they producing more than me in that regard? Is it because they got... It might actually be because they have stock exchanges and whatnot. I don't know if that actually plays a role in that stuff. But I guess we can find out. This is in Basra, yep. We're not doing so hot in that region, so let's go ahead and increase it. There we go. Well, I'm only going to build those. Oh, really? Did I might have clicked go to the wrong province. Oh, and now we can already go ahead and embrace it. It must have spread to quite a few large provinces in that regard. Let's go ahead and buy it. Fairly expensive, but it's gonna be worth it. It decreases development costs, which is always helpful. And the next thing is globalization, which requires development of at least 40. Okay. And Administrative Tech 86. Well, I don't know if we'll get Admin Tech 86 because I'm probably going to be spending the admin on other things that are fairly important to me. Much longer until you're done. Okay. You're not going to be done until March of 1901. It's fine. Song, out of curiosity. Yep, you're still getting destroyed. I'm not surprised. I'm really not. Okay, game, you said you'd be assigning those seats automatically. I'm not seeing you assigning those seats automatically like you said you would. No, Song, I can't have an alliance with you by my rules. Unless you start rivaling Hindustan, which you don't border anymore, so I guess, well, technically you do border them. So I don't know why you're not rivaling Hindustan, but you should. And I'm gaining corruption because I am not spending points, or I'm not holding a debate, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. Sure, we'll just go ahead and say support ruling dynasty. Okay, and let's see. I'll bribe someone. I will ignore some corruption. It'll get dealt with relatively quickly. I will drop you some diplomatic support. And I'll give you some diplomatic support. And I'll give you admin support. And it will pay for itself, so I'll go ahead and allow the use of crown lands for whatever it is you're going to be using it for. I don't think I want to know, however, to be completely honest. And yes, I know some of my men are taking attrition constantly. That'll be dealt with eventually. You guys need to head back home, though. Your home is Europe, not North America. Which reminds me, let's go ahead and build... Excuse me, I wanted 2 colonial armies built down there. An additional 2, specifically. I don't really want the Commandant to die. Pretty sure he's a level 3 Commandant, isn't he? Yes, he is. So, yeah, I'd rather him not die, if I can avoid that game. See, yep, that'll give us the ability to switch to a fascist dictatorship, but it's not until I get a parliamentary constitutional monarchy that I'll be allowed to switch without having... I'm running with the extended timeline mod. And the... what is it called? Oh, I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. It's a mod that swaps out the unit design for the Byzantine Empire, and it's carried on over to Rome as well, luckily. But I don't remember what it's called. I think it might be called Armies of the Phoenix or something like that. Okay, I was about to say, game, like I told you to name them something not New Rome. Come on, hurry up and change the name, game. Okay, if you're not going to change the name, fine. Oh, good. Where's your capital? You said it in Mokana. I don't like that. What is your accepted culture? Okay, it's Roman. It's what I figured it would be. Okay, and let's go ahead and rename your capital, though. Now they're building their armies, which is kind of getting in the way of me building my armies. That'll be helpful. But no, that's Navy morale. Screw that. I don't think there's anything particularly important here. Get a couple of new ships. Yeah, nothing too important there. Let's go ahead and drop it into diplomatic influence. That way when we integrate the Ukraine in the relatively near future, it won't take as long. Oh god, it's gonna take forever. Still, pouring 7 diplomatic power a month into integrating the Ukraine, it'll still take 38 years. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and start integrating the Ukraine. Well, my development's... I wouldn't say development's globally low. It should be relatively well. Well, yeah. It's kind of spread out all over the place. I don't normally spend points on development personally a lot of the times, so my provinces are crap for the most part. The AI, if they have the points, they'll spend it. But I guess the AI doesn't really have the points for the most part, so it's not that great. Mostly reds and oranges with a little bit of yellows in Europe and India. With a little bit of green. Yeah, that's actually really crappy development overall, but that's fine. I don't care for it. Who needs development when you own a large empire? And you guys are gonna move... Let's see. Do I want to go and kill France? I kind of do. Deal with France before I end the stream. Within like the next 20 minutes? Yeah, something like the next 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and kill France off. Can we kill them off? Yeah, we could actually annex the entirety of France if we wanted to. Our philosopher died. I'm gonna go and actually hire the National Unrest dude, because our National Unrest was a little high at the start, and it's still a little high for like the next 4 years. I'm gonna go ahead and remove all the leaders, so that I can have an easier time making sure I give each army a leader. And I'm actually going to send you over there. Okay, France, got a present for you. It's called The Destruction of Your Army. It's not exactly a fun game. For you, at least. For me, it's wonderful. And out of curiosity, Nova Roma, how are you doing? Your manpower is starting to get up there. It'll get better. Especially once you actually have the resources. Okay, yep, looks like the game's going to be very slow to assign seats randomly. So I really cared about not having the increased corruption because of not having enough seats. I would have to do it manually, which I do not want to do, so forget that. Go kill that army. I did select on the actual province, correct? Yes, I did. For some reason the arrow didn't turn red. Yes, it's my province, but it's currently occupied by the enemy, so the arrow should have turned red. Okay, France, let's see what we can do about you. How upset would people be if I killed you? Why am I not allowed to take that? Okay, I am. For some reason it was a darker red than it should have been. Well, they'll be really pissed. But it looks like nobody's going to care too much in reality. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Well, France is dead, so their complaints are completely invalid. Ireland, yeah, Franco. Well, actually, I don't have a problem with all those people that are threatening to join a coalition against me joining one, because it'll make conquering them easier. Because Ireland, I'm pretty sure it's Ireland. Oh, Ireland. You have... Never mind, it's not a big deal anymore. Norway used to be defender of the Protestant faith. And Bohemia, Saxony, Franconia were all Protestant. And so declaring war on any of them would bring Norway in. But now Norway is secular, which is great, because then I don't have to deal with it. There's no defender of the secular faith because it's not a faith. Yeah, give him a seat. Whatever, I don't care. That way they don't complain, and the AI or the game won't be able to tell me, oh, you don't have enough seats. Wow, you got a lot of money. You got nothing to spend it on. I guess it's not a surprise. Let's go ahead and do that. And go ahead and core all of those. And spread the armies out again. One of them is going to go up there. The other two are going to border along Franconia and Bohemia. I'm going to slow down to 4 speed as a bunch of people decide to join the coalition. Or maybe not. We'll see. Let the month tick over. Okay, I guess the AI has just decided, no. What happened to the nobility? Oh, never mind. I know what happened to them. I'm an idiot. We are a constitutional monarchy, so the nobility doesn't exist. It's fine. I won't complain about that. Let's go ahead and give the clergy a little bit of stuff. The stuff down here, I don't give a crap about. It's not worthwhile. They're not producing anything that I really care about, like gold or oil. Somewhat more specifically, oil. I don't really care too much for the gold. You're allied with Norway, so Norway would come to your aid. Bohemia is not allied with anyone. Your only ally is Mogadishu. And they're not really an ally. They're a 4-province minor that for some reason is still alive on the Horn of Africa. I kind of just want to go and kill Ireland now as well. Just to get it over with. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's go in and, let me see. You, head over here. You guys, go to Holland, or Hollandia, as apparently we call it, because we're Roman. It's a stupid sounding name, but whatever. Both of you, get on the boat. Go to the Roman Isles, as we shall henceforth refer to them, because they're not going to be the Irish Isles for very long. And we're going to go ahead and tell Ireland to go ahead and just keel over. I don't think I can annex them entirely. Actually, I could. And they'd just be forced to move their home elsewhere. I'm not able to go there until the Fort in Fief has been sieged down. I'm pretty sure, without needing to use my navy, and I don't feel like needing to deal with using the navy to cross. So I'll just wait until Fief gets taken down. Mexico continues to become relatively well. Our army isn't so grand. Now, game, that's a complete and utter lie. You know that. Our army is the grandest. I don't think that's a word, but that's besides the point. Kick it up to 5 speed. Wait for those guys to hurry it up. I do have a level 2 siege gen. Oh, wait, game, what is this? Oh, I probably failed to take into account. Well, that's fine. These are almost done. I don't think the rebels will rise up in time. Yeah, I think I failed to take into account the unrest from conquering these, because the game told me there would be none. And then there was, apparently, unrest, but I just kind of ignored it. Okay, game, you took my army. I hope you realize that. You took some of these troops from me. Like, you just said, no, we're not going to build them anymore. There we go. Oh, and now Spain's declaring war on Ireland. I don't know what to take what, exactly. I don't think they border each other for the most part. Oh, they got a little bit down here in South Africa. Go ahead and take those. Go ahead and take that island. No, game back. Oh yeah, nope, the nobility doesn't exist anymore, so I don't get their wonderful, well, possibly wonderful generals. Let's go and send you up there. You go deal with them. Mombasa has now apparently declared war on Ireland. Everyone said, hey, Rome's doing it, let's follow their lead. Because that's the cool thing to do, is follow what Rome does. Damn rebels. Oh, no, you don't have the manpower. Fall back. You're supposed to fall back in the manner that doesn't send you running through an enemy army 3 times your size. A little over 3 times your size. That's generally a bad idea. Hope you realize that, game. That's some terrible pathfinding you tried to use there. It's a good thing I didn't let you, because you would have done it. No, Mombasa, I'm not gonna let you walk through my territory. Can you? You can probably beat that army. It's smaller than you. Yes, they have a better general, but we have better troops. Well, not really. We're both sitting at Miltech 83, but whatever. Okay, go up there. Siege that. Now, I want Ireland, if you don't mind. Or excuse me, not Ireland, Scotland. Ireland can keep Ireland for all I care. I guess I could take some of Irish Canada. Or Irish Columbia, even. Specifically, 4 provinces. Any more than that, and I get a colonial nation that I don't want to deal with right now. Without first converting the individuals to... What does this fall into there? I assume the Bahamas probably falls into either the Caribbean or the East Coast. And it is the Caribbean. That's what I figured was the more likely scenario. Are you still building an army, or... Okay, you are still building one. No, you're building a artillery. I seem to be missing... Oh no, you're not missing any. I'm just failing to actually count properly. No, I'll take some of your Columbia provinces if you don't mind. Oh, those are occupied by Castile, that's why. I'll take Caribbean, or the Bahamas if you don't mind. Then I'll take those 2 provinces in Irish Canada. You get to keep the rest of Irish Canada. I need to convert those to Roman culture before I let a colonial nation form up there. You know what? No. Well, Thuringia seems to be willing to deal with my rebels, so I'll let them deal with my rebels. Go. Kill that army. I mean, I'd love it if you actually killed it, not this. Beat the crap out of it, but let it proceed to run away. Mogadishu still does not wish to leave. I'm not surprised, though. Need you to go and take that. I don't really care to get claims on Hindustan, because they're going to be annoying to fight. But if you're going to make me have claims on them, I'll live with it. Oh, Irish Ethiopia. Forgot about you. Okay. Stupid AI, quit it. Oh, we lost that. Get on the boats and run. Yes, let's go and get elite. Well, no, I kind of would prefer to actually save it up for getting better land morale. So, never mind. We won't be getting elite generals just yet. You guys should probably split into 2 armies if you don't want to have to deal with rebels, or attrition, excuse me. Grant the seat. Can you? No. No. You're gonna make me take that damn fort, aren't you, game? Grant the seat. If they want a seat in Parliament, they can have a seat in Parliament. Grant it. Okay, good. Now all those armies are ready. I kind of want to build one more. Let's do that. Well, no, we're already over our limit. Never mind. Yeah, give them autonomy. I'll live with the stability drop. I'll just increase it again. Come on, hurry up and take that damn fort. It's taking forever. And it's probably because I didn't have a siege general on it before. Now I do. Go there, retake that. You go down there. Rebels? Frankfurt. Kill them. Did they try and attack that army? Or were they just late to the previous battle and because of that they proceeded to lose? They might have just been late to the previous battle. I don't care about unpressed claims. Okay, both of you, please kill that army entirely. Or... okay, barely won that. I saw what you guys are doing. Okay, so I can... I can give my heir some admin points so he's not a complete idiot when it comes to running a country. I can give him military points or just say, he'll be fine. Let's give him an admin point so he's not a complete idiot. But he's still pretty crappy. all things considered. But he could be worse. He could be worse. I think they suicided one of their armies. Okay, improve relations with Lotharingia. How's our integration of... yeah. Oh, I think it's sped up a little bit. Which is great. Okay. And then give me your money. I'll take war reps as well. So I'm only going to take Scotland from you. I don't want the rest. You can... you know what? You can keep that. Just give me Scotland, give me your money, and we can call it even. But you say no to this. Which is stupid. Because you're fighting 3 wars. 3. Ireland. Or 4, actually, excuse me. I hope you realize this, Ireland. You're fighting 4 wars. And I own all of actual Ireland. So, I mean... if it was me, I would try to minimize losses at this point. In fact, they just went bankrupt. I just saw the little thing over there saying that they went bankrupt. But they say, no, we're not done yet. Mogadishu wants out of the war. Good for Mogadishu. I could vassalize you, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to take your money and war reps, or just your money. Yeah, I don't think you're going to live, so I'll just take your money. Thanks for leaving the war, Mogadishu. Let's go ahead and siege back some of these provinces that Irish Ethiopia sieged from me. I'd have to walk through the Fatimids, and actually they would be willing to let me, which is a little surprising. I could go and siege Irish Canada. No. Oh, there's Irish Columbia, occupied by the Spanish, or Castilians. They're never going to get Spain. Okay. I'll say forget the war reps, because I don't really feel like going hunting down all your colonial nations, so I'll forget the war reps. I'll decrease how much money you pay me one time. Although let's not do that. I'll take the war reps actually, and I'll just decrease how much you pay me in a one-time fee. And you give me Scotland. And kind of want to take that as well. Just so that I own both sides of the strait. And that's done. So those guys are going to be upset for a while. Oh, Lotharingia, you really got to stop thinking you can beat me. You can't. Trust me, I know. I mean, yes, you have 101,000 troops, but the Ukraine has 281,000, and I've got a ridiculous amount in comparison. Yeah, I've got, ignoring the, okay, you know what, let's not look right there, let's actually just look in this menu. So I've got 1.4 billion, or is it billion? No, million, excuse me. Got 1.4 million troops out in the field. Almost 1.5 million if I really wanted to. The reason there's no colonial nations under me in Africa is because the way the game works. There is a land connection to Africa from my capital. And because of this, Africa doesn't form colonial nations. That's just part of the way the game works, is if there's a land connection to your capital, colonial nations will not form. It's the reason why I would not colonize, say, South Africa right now as Rome, is because there's no land connection, so a colonial nation would form. Even if I establish land connection later, the colonial nation will still be there. And I've really got to... Well, once I integrate the Ukraine, Rome will stop being located under Africa and it'll be over here. A little bigger probably as well. But yeah, the rules for colonial nations are fairly simple. Land connection to capital does not establish colonial nation. The only exception to this, I think, is if you get kicked out and you end up sort of possessing one of your colonial nations after getting kicked out of Europe. Your colonial nations will still exist, as you can see here with Brittany. They have a land connection to these guys, but because they existed prior to getting kicked out of Europe, they're stuck having colonial nations with literally no expansion for Brittany itself. Yeah, let's go ahead and build some railroads in a couple of provinces that we can. Okay, game. Oh, yes. Okay. No, that's a pretty crappy province to build that in, realistically. That's an okay province for it, but it's still not the greatest. I don't care to build the churches. They're not, or the basilicas, they're not really any better than the churches. Although they decrease unrest, actually. That might be worthwhile. Let me see. How's unrest doing overall? Oh, it's all green except for in Roman Britain. So, yeah. Don't really care about building the basilicas. And they already got basilicas up here anyway, so even if I built them, it wouldn't matter. No, my capital... I'm Rome. Rome is Rome. Their capital is going to be in Rome. When I was Byzantine, my capital was in Constantinople, not Istanbul. We're not the Ottoman Empire. We don't call it Istanbul. We call it Constantinople. And, again, there's still a land connection. Although I do believe that Paradox at some point... Although maybe it was in 1.20, because I am running this technically on version 1.19. But I remember hearing something about changes being done in Anatolia, but I don't remember exactly what those changes were. Ukraine, really? You're just gonna stack an 81k group of armies there and let them all starve to death? Why? Who is your ally? Bohemia. Okay, nice to know. I'm probably gonna go and finish off Europe in the next stream, because I'm actually going to be ending this one in just a couple of minutes. But next stream, I think we'll probably go ahead and finish off, or, well, maybe not finish off. I don't think we will be able to completely finish it off. But we're going to go and probably conquer more of Europe, so that I can move all these armies over to our border with Oghuz and Hindustan. Because those guys are going to put up quite the fight. Partly because Hindustan is Shia, and so they get a plus 10% to morale of armies, which is kind of annoying. Let me see. Yeah. Oghuz, however, doesn't have to deal with that. Also, I'm surprised Hindustan and Oghuz are on good terms with one another, considering they're both different religions entirely. Or, well, not entirely, but they're different religions within the same religious group, which generally don't get along. But, let me see. Let me take a quick look at the trade map mode. Trade value, no, this is the one I wanted. Okay, we got 99% there. Are we collecting taxes here? We should be. Yeah, we're collecting from trade. Still a little bit from Ireland. Not much is being sent up into the English Channel trade node, it seems. Yeah, Franconia is sending it all down into Genoa, which is really helping me out. They shouldn't be doing that, though, if they wanted to actually be successful, but I guess it kind of sucks for them. They're probably collecting trade here, aren't they? Yep, they're collecting trade in Genoa. I don't like that they're collecting trade in Genoa. And I don't know how. Their two provinces in the trade node are occupied by peasants. So I don't understand exactly how they're managing to collect the trade there, technically speaking. When did Iceland get that? Little weird, but I'll live with it. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for this stream. Let me go ahead and save. And a quick reminder before I end it is that streams might be a little on and off for this series for like roughly the next 8 weeks because of school and whatnot. Because I've got a very long class that happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I've got a fairly long class that happens on Saturdays as well. So, and then of course I've also got an online class, which is annoying. And so, yeah, like I said, streams might be a little on and off as to whether or not they actually occur or not. So, my advice is you'll want to follow me on one of these social medias that I have linked in the description so that you can be kept up to date as to whether or not a stream gets canceled or not. But I'm going to go ahead and get the 2 screenshots that I need. And I will see you guys in whatever the next video it is on my channel that you watch. But until then, a goodbye and farewell.